And come on, bossy, Mamine, Dr. Sade Kwame Adechum, one a security expert. Now, he has done a lot on peace and security. Namine no any and Komo. Adechum, what to make good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Now, a bomboko there.
Yamia Domboko.
Very well. I don't pay you that's a set Wajia. So, you didn't come up. The impact of neighboring countries. You need more share boundaries. Say entokwesi ho basa esi ho instability about constitution ya overthrow. There are a huge challenge, whether being it ethnic conflict. Mostly no yehu se beba bay. For instance, a very good example, Burkina Faso. The SC ho say the excesses no Ghana edienti asase yemano FI ho.
Yo, Mr. Speaker, mamin chao na min chao ni wetie for ni ojuma phone na. Na mamin ka say na me monitor. I'm say the panelist in the back. What say abin na no say ye kasa na omunya akonya nyina akonya na ye kasa cha omani nyina na ye condemning kofo say it gives opportunity to anybody to call himself or herself security expert to come and make statement. Ya na ha. Na democracy mami bisa na say democracy na nkasa ye ji ma ye ho no between 1990 to 2000 no. What was the purpose? The purpose is say enam sa military regimes ahodoa ye hu ye no yen so ano na de ba kwa betumi de aso ano enu kaduma mi kebi enti their AC ewo with neighboring country no it as important as the AC wo kom enti manen yet say Cote d'Ivoire fo nya asem a Ghana fo ndi AC asem Burkina Faso fo nya asem a Ghana fo ndi AC asem. Now let's look at it for even from a trade point. Nyoma ben nya fi Burkina Faso e ba Ghana enti say ende se ejanu ejeto sa akro ni so na ekoba se yen ankata so ye mampeni e na otibedum as ECOWAS chair na say omo the sanctions eto so in terms of trade and all of that na yen atomai no enoma na enye so na yen timi produce na we not going to be affected. So when a conversation comes like this na say the two points na ye juju mu a mo yen share from a broader context enti na akata ye bra ade e fan says hard security, which is the use of force, military and other allied agencies are amount for now what is happening in Africa no, it is not peculiar to Burkina Faso or the Francophone countries. It is everywhere, including the Anglophone countries. And then Mr. Speaker, widespread public frustration against corruption. One of the cardinal points are military juntas, no just corruption, poor governance, nepotism, endemic poverty, insecurity, constitutional tampering. That is amount for a changing constitution. Term limit. Na yensha no be 2 terms. Nti amani nyina ka boma jatum say ye 2 terms. Nti say obi se ne ho na edu ni term. Na opeso o use sa ne power no owo no na on fen temper sa constitution a. When they say that even as much as every state is sovereign and the constitutive directive of the ECOWAS and AU no enche say wo so prekope na wo ko bi memu akwa se ne kete so onya ade no. That is why we have what we call diplomatic means. So we have a diplomatic approach and a backdoor approach. You use Eddie short you can say any animal say adieu and the moya wuti ebetumi de oyen de abantima to sana mono e kata into any banana and say a pia koba say military for no take over. Now before the military will take over now almost so ya no take over keke. They look for the enabling environment. And right now no across Africa no there's that enabling environment that every military person that wants to take over any country will be successful. Because there's a popular support for that. And whether they are politicians or they are social commentators. So we have opportunity not to more catch or minor. We should not talk in isolation.
No, but the simple question, no, yes, the change of constitution and regime, no go through legal processes. And for instance, country be practicing democracy, no, an established parliamentary system, one more every year, Juma. If president of the day, for instance, the see Guinea. Ura Alpha Conde change constitution or person call for the next term ABS or Cote d'Ivoire. They all went through the legal process and structures of minor setting up through democratic structures are ye issue. And what then becomes of president in a mistake and an fault?
Kwame, that is an ideal situation I work. Yeah, Mamma on Phantom shed the echo so ye Libya echo to CCA. Say ya pound comfort mundi our more parliament, or your representative. Say echo said CCA yenya hang parliament 137 plus 1. Say echo said impo a minority for a movie nuclear majority for no one. Say bet me a party I live in. Does that one represent the full understanding and acceptance of the general public? And sometimes, you know, or say general public, even though we say I didn't go see a night or parliament, say Bibi Nina Tomba a year or more parliament in a Unca Kazapono. Sometimes I say we share the acceptance level, a general public, or when you go for Muslim, because look, our leaders are very selfish. Into Tomoko do now at the corner air, but sometimes to their own interest. Forget about the fact that it is legal. You understand? Why is the government doing town hall meetings to seek the opinion of the ordinary people? And all months now, Parliament it's because they have realized that majority of the people do not accept what is going on. It is Alpha Conde, or the Assembly called Parliament. Now, if you say Parliament adjustment, and one or many adjustment, that is also wrong. And in Nippon or more a Guinea memo, almost to Mankata, almost to Mankata. And because every regime, the president has all the powers under him, what we call securitization. They use all manner of ways to ensure that minority will have their say, but majority will have their way. That is what happens. And
yes, that is what happens, you know, means. The representation of the people through the parliament, you know, is also an embodiment of the Nippon Now, for instance,
but Kwame, is it working? It doesn't work. See, we need to. I think that as a nation, you know, I say, we need to be transparent. We need to be account. We need to be sincere to ourselves. Does it really work? Does it really work? One typical example is Gasha. Look at the time when a nation like Ghana, sometimes you call when you want, so a good time almost empathy look at their behavior. Look at the unanimous nature with which they go and do that. Does that one represent the understanding and acceptance of the general public? No. Let's look at the factors. In your mobile and air cost into Ama and then military takeover now, so at the some time back on Abano. What are the things? What are the factors? That's what we need to look at. Nayan Kasancha will say, Sadia, how many ever say Betiano? Nakwame Uka friends say you should be able to send nepotism. Look at the poverty levels in Africa. Look at corruption, perceived corrupt acts in Africa. Look at the frustrations that people are going through, economic frustrations of today. Into anybody that will rise up and to say, oh, we are ready to change the system, people will follow the person. Who are those who are going to do that?
I see. Now, the question again, no, and it's say, coup is your Burkina Faso, ABS Guinea, an attempted one Guinea-Bissau, Mali, dear Abba. At the end of the Ghana, so it is likely, and now Bibisa bit me, I see. In terms of
say, yes, say, Okona to say, Unia about the Asia, Sansu Udion, and they say, for about the question to you. The American said, factors are AAC within this neighboring countries here, or more experiencing this coup regime. That factors, it is not different from what we also see in this country. Second, we have been able to, in such a way, say, yet to me, stabilize the system now. And on interest, say, we are not there yet. We can equally be there. Until yen, I decided in my answer, say, I corruption one time, I can't. Kwame never pass why ever black corruption at it. Say, I nepotism at some, I can't. Kwame never pass why being nepotism. The levels of endemic poverty, you better than you, and I ever and no ever couple. These are the things we need to ask ourselves. The insecurity in this country, level of robbery. You look at how the brandishing of weapons today. The weapon regime in Ghana is so bad, is so badly regulated. I mean, everybody is doing anything, anyhow, just so that he or she will feel secure. All these things are concerned. And for instance, the Ora and Bulgari ever can assembly now. Sometimes they are not a discretion or Mayana, Chincha, and maybe ask the India. As you say, if you all know one can year. most of the things are done are sometimes done behind the scenes. It's a new opportunity now. Said there are other things. That's what we call human security. It borders on education, it borders on economics, it borders on political issues, it borders on social issues. When we are able to curtail some of this adverse effects of all these factors here I'm mentioning now, it still continue for us to maintain our peace that we are enjoying. So we are not talking in vacuum. We are talking about issues that are prevalent and happening, and we need to take.
Sadiq, you're not talking in vacuum, no. Ghana for the do na dream, no. One must say more security analyst, more security expert, no. More create a lot of fear and panic. I don't know what better to say. Obi a war friend who security expert. Obi a war friend who security analyst. No, at the end necessary who even about security before answer what me I share the views.
Kwame, me okasei. Masum omai asum United Nations. Ewiasi na akubatan. Congo. Uka Congo asemenda make nya kemwate mwache oyi. For instance, Congo yo omai anka oto mudi nyate no mudi no. Yenya eni. Se kase obi masanso akwa adisua. Uko menya ntitinye Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center. You understand? I know the other security analysts or Mokasa, all of them are equally having that background. Yes, of course, they bring in for Bakumia, only background, but somehow, some way they call themselves security analysts. But for some of us, when we are talking, that's what I'm saying, we are not talking in vacuum because we have been at the table. And maybe you have a co-election. Now, I'm say, and now I'm going to Facebook. Look, in 2011, when I was in Congo, election, they jammed the system. Nobody even, by the time you wake up, the system is jammed. Ghana ha, na ya so our friends say embo bi amande, na enye se me siki problem to. There are points in time we call what we call securitization. What is happening no? Now what for kwen bi so we dey afford ban na ho ban, say na be ya end to two or minor e ba mo no ejejemu. They jam the system, who send message enko. Who ya cause enko. It took those who are damp and up to at a point in time about 2-3 days start complaining because their most first communication tool was sending text message and all of that. Before they took steps, by that time, no, most of the electoral things that they were supposed to do have been done. Because after so munya intelligence level say anya bibi say ya, ebetumi de nyoma bede, ebetumi nyoma to Japan some. That is what they did. You understand? If Ankayagana Hanoma appearance and raise so much human rights issues into it. When you raise too much human rights issues into security apparatus, especially with the advent of this terrorism and violent extremist activities now, and that is why even in the minds of the United Nations, they moved away from what we call hard security to soft security. And the answer there, economic issues they do want something, social issues they do want something. Social infrastructure when it comes to building our country. And once I'm saying, education, which is one of the most important things in every security issue. And we are not just talking, but we are talking from experience and we are talking from practice. And security is about research. And so we do not just come and say anything. And that's what I'm saying, that if you look at most of the research that has been done, it is a power with whatever that is happening. And so Ghana is not Ghana is not living in isolation. That's whatever that is happening in the neighboring countries. And of course, we are not even lucky that French. And the Anukampo idea, as I say, Yama na yasan so warm and penny on not so as the Equation. As I said, the issue on air consent, and they have to take steps to address it.
All right, any two bedas you are paying what I did.
Mr. Medawase, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, and say, Urakwami Sadiq, Bishop Dr. Ada Meneno, Eddie, and Commode, bringing us to 10 minutes after 8.